Hello, this is Dee from dmiddleton.com. Have you ever wondered what contributes to your clutter problem? If you have an issue with clutter, you may have wondered why at times. Let's dive in and tackle that issue and then learn how to declutter and reclaim your space. Today, we will look at the habits that keep us buying more and getting rid of less. Let's get started. Today, I'll give you some excellent insight from the book Lose the Clutter, Lose the Weight by Peter Walsh. Follow the link in my video description to get the audiobook for free. What can we learn from Peter Walsh, an expert organizer? Let's find out. What contributes to your clutter problem? Throughout this book, I've discussed the three issues that contribute to a clutter problem. Number one is an excessive urge to get more stuff. Our society encourages us to seek fulfillment from our material possessions. The ads we see, the stores we visit, and many of the cultural rituals we share teach us to cope with our worries and celebrate our happy moments by buying stuff. Since you see people every day who are so pleased to be buying cars, furniture, appliances, dishes, and toys, it seemed perfectly normal to have a fondness for possessions. Similarly, accumulating more stuff over time also seemed like a normal way to show how well you're living. An expanding pile of belongings was like the line on a thermometer climbing upward, providing a measurement of greater comfort and abundance. On the other hand, many people celebrate thriftiness as a virtue. So you may have gotten a thrill when you found a decorative basket for 30% off, kitchenware at a low price during a closeout sale, or a mountain of hand-me-down clothes for free. But what you didn't realize is that you didn't even need this stuff in the first place. The businesses in your community, the retailers selling through the catalogs in your mailbox, and the merchants around the world, whom you can find with a computer click, offer a vast, deep sea of items you can buy. But in comparison, the space in your home is tiny. It is very easy to bring in more treasures from the outside world than your home can hold. Even if you carry just a little more than you take out, eventually you're going to have a problem. What else contributes to your clutter problem? Number two, a reluctance to throw stuff out. If you are too emotionally attached to throw things away, give away, or sell possessions you didn't really need, I completely understand how you would develop these feelings. Again, we grew up in a society that puts value on possessions. The messages we all receive throughout our waking hours is that owning stuff is good and that owning more stuff is better. Furthermore, society tells you that the stuff you own solves problems, provides happiness, and makes you more attractive to other people. Why get rid of something that could be useful someday? In addition, our loved ones show us that they care for us when they give us gifts. We also tend to fasten memories to objects. You may have held on to many possessions because they felt like souvenirs of wonderful times you've shared with people you love. For the most part, no one encourages you to get rid of stuff unless it's broken, threadbare, or obsolete, like last year's athletic shoes or the tablet computers that have been replaced with newer, better versions. In general, people don't understand why you would throw something away that could have sentimental value. But just as an urge to buy stuff can cross over from being socially acceptable value to a problem that interferes with your life, so can a desire to hang on to stuff. Most people I work with have overly cluttered homes for both reasons to a varying degree. Number three, you might have a clutter problem is lack of organization. This is the jumble of papers that should be neatly filed in a cabinet, or a pile of knickknacks crammed onto a bookshelf. It's the stuff that's out of place, the laundry basket of shoes in the corner, or the jumbo box of crayons scattered under the coffee table. When people simply own so much stuff that organizing it neatly requires great effort, it's inevitable that clutter will creep in. Even if you have a large home, I don't see the benefit of maintaining a bunch of stuff that you don't need in the first place. If you own things, you have to take care of them. You have to clean them, dust them, and store them. Constantly tidying a mountain of possessions you don't really want or need is a major waste of your time, energy, and attention. Getting rid of the excess creates physical space around you, mental space in your head, and time in your schedule. I hope you've come to discover that for yourself. Those excerpts were taken from the book Lose the Clutter, Lose the Weight by Peter Walsh. Now that we know what contributes to your clutter problem, let me share with you some of my best tips for cleaning a cluttered house. I want to help you learn the step-by-step process I created for how to organize a cluttered house and what I call my year-long thorough declutter series. In my series, we declutter 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Each weekday, you will have one declutter task. If you would like to subscribe to this series, you can do so here on YouTube or by email on my blog linked in the video description. You can get the complete digital printable copy of the year-long Thorough Declutter series calendar and checklist here. The printable digital download is delivered to your email. It includes 25 pages of printable calendar pages and checklists like the ones below that will help you declutter every room in your home. You can find that printable checklist on the blog linked in the video description. Currently, in my series, we are working in the second bathroom. Here are your declutter tasks for the week of May 30th through June 3rd, 2022. On Monday, we declutter your perfume. Tuesday, declutter your dental floss. Wednesday, declutter your razors. Thursday, declutter your lotions. And Friday, declutter your lip balms. Now let's look at how to declutter any space. First, you'll get some supplies that you'll need. Number one, you'll need boxes, preferably ones that you can donate. 2, you'll need some sturdy trash bags. And 3, you'll need a marker or a pen to label your boxes. Here's a good decluttering tip. Avoid using storage bins to declutter. Storage bins tend to tell your brain to store the item for later. That is just delaying decisions. If you aren't getting rid of the items when you declutter, you are not truly decluttering. This is why I recommend a trash bag also. The bag tells your brain to trash the item. Obviously, you want to recycle if you have that option. The boxes you use should be ones you are willing to part with, so I recommend sturdy cardboard boxes. As to donations, there are many charities that will come and pick up your items for you at your home. I use one in particular where you can book an appointment for pickup online. This is so convenient as it saves you the hassle of hauling stuff away yourself. Scheduling that pickup also motivates you to declutter by a certain date. As you are clearing away the clutter from your home, I want you to take notice of the common types of clutter you find lying about. Chances are you have the same type of clutter you find yourself clearing daily. For example, I have a kitchen countertop that daily becomes a clutter magnet. The types of clutter that appear here might be mail, packages to return to the store, projects that need to be completed, etc. If you will pay attention to the type of clutter you are clearing daily, it will show you what areas of your home need the most organization. Now let's look at how to declutter. Step 1, you'll start by eliminating trash first. You'll use a sturdy trash bag. Step 2, sort your items by category if needed so you can see what you have. Step 3, get rid of duplicate items, broken items, outgrown clothing and shoes, anything you'll never use again. Step 4, box up the donations and trash or recycle the rest. And step 5, select a charity to donate your items and try to schedule a pickup if that is an option. Do you need to deep clean after your declutter? I have a room-specific cleaning checklist for every room to guide you along. You can get your printable daily housekeeping routine and your deep cleaning schedule here. My 15-page printable kit is delivered digitally to your email for you to print. It includes a deep cleaning, calendar schedule, calendar pages, cleaning checklists for every room and every area of your home. Here's a sample of what you'll receive. If you're struggling with daily housekeeping chores, check out my ebook on this topic, Makeover Your Homemaking. Again, I'll link to all of these items in my video description. I hope I've answered the question of what contributes to your clutter problem and how you can begin your home declutter. Let me know in the comments below.